good evening. In this tutorial, I'll be going over the brand new Joker. Okay, let me explain. When I first saw it floating around on the internet, I kind of looked at it like it's a very new interpretation of the Joker. The Joker's not supposed to be buff. He's not supposed to have his shirt off trying to look all hot. He's a criminal. He does bad things. And you know what? Maybe I'm honestly judging this like way too early. Maybe something in the movie he has like, he gets knocked out, he has like amnesia. He forgets who he is. The tattoos are his identity to remind him who he is. He likes to laugh a lot. He likes gestures, cards. He has a mouth. Actually, you know what? For all the comic book fans, everyone that likes the Joker, let me know in the comments below how you feel about this new concept. You know what? Maybe this isn't even the new concept. Maybe they're messing with our minds. All product series will be listed somewhere around the video. Also, don't forget to follow me on other social media, which will be listed in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to contact me. I'm starting off by painting myself even more pale than I already am. Instead of making it solid though, I'm actually rubbing it into my skin so it just appears more pale and not white. And like any other normal person, my first thing I wanted to do is make my hair green. To make it green, I'm just using green spray from the party store. Now, because I have a cowlick in the front, I had to tease my hair back, so I teased back the middle section and then both of the sides and combed it backwards. And it goes from being super big to being very small. Prime those Joker eyelids. To get a redness type effect, I'm applying reddish brown on my lid and then also underneath my eyes. And since you're already painted white, you might want to use a tissue to catch all of the fallout. I'm then applying gray eyeshadow over that, which gives you a very disgusting color. But we're the Joker, not a beauty pageant. I'm also adding this gray on my inner corners just to give it more of a sunken in type effect. On top of that, go ahead and add some black eyeshadow. This all should be a controlled messy. Add a little bit of pencil liner underneath your eyes just to intensify it, and you're already halfway there. Using that same red eyeshadow from earlier, I'm then adding these cracks that he's got going on around his eyes. Adding the most intense line down my face. And just messily applying some dark red body paint to my Joker lips. For all the tattoos, I'm just using black body paint. If you guys wanted something more realistic and extremely long lasting, you'd want to use alcohol-based body paint. To add the damage down my forehead, I'm using a fine artist brush, and please keep in mind I am writing this backwards in the mirror. If you guys are doing this look on yourself, you're going to actually have to do all of the tattoos backwards. On to the deck of cards. For the deck of cards on his neck, I'm actually starting out with the banner that is underneath it. Then my camera died, but I'm also adding the card. There are 4 cards total, and from what I could see, they are all ace of spades. Draw on a little skull inside of a spade on the first one. And be sure to add in all of your aces on all the cards. Now, of course, these types of tattoo banners usually look kind of worn down. So I'm just going back in and adding some triangles in certain spots, which will make it look like rips, as well as adding a slight shadow underneath. I can't quite make out what the words say, but I'm gonna go with Full House. Using the Night Owl eyeliner, I'm then adding all of my ha 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 ha, reminding him that he likes to laugh. When positioning the skull, if you're going to be in the stance that's in the reference photo, make sure you put your arms up so you're not going to be drawing the skull in an area that's going to crease or going to end up moving the entire tattoo. Now, when you look at the tattoo in the reference photo, it seems like it's huge, but you're actually starting out small and then building up. I'm first sketching out the skull's eyes, nose, and then drawing the actual skull around that. For this sketching part, I'm using light gray eyeshadow just so I have a general idea of where I'm putting things. Once you have your skull laid out, you can then go back in with black body paint and fill in the eyes, nose, and the entire outline. As well as go back in with that same gray eyeshadow and add your shading and detailing to the skull itself. Any fine detailing can be added with the Night Owl eyeliner. The smoke in the jester hat is going to be the trickiest to explain for this entire tattoo. I'm starting off with selecting all of the dark black smoke and drawing that around the skull first. I decided to go with the smoke first because it actually interferes with the hat, so if you do the hat first, you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta take that part off. All of the dark smoke I'm filling in with black body paints, and all of the light smoke I'm filling in with gray eyeshadow. Once I have the smoke down, I'm then going ahead and starting with each section of the jester hat. When drawing, I personally like to fill in one section at a time as opposed to outlining the entire thing and confusing myself. Like most people, I am not ambidextrous, and I'm going to very gracefully show you guys how to make the most beautiful mouth you have ever seen. Honestly, if you have a friend can help you do this. I don't have friends, so. I'm outlining the teeth first using black body paint and then going in with red body paint, outlining the gums and messily outlining the mouth. Part of it was intentional because it looks like it's watercolors, part of it was the fact that I'm not left-handed. I'm then shading around the teeth using black eyeshadow and then going back in and making it intentionally watercolor looking. Also be sure to paint a second mouth on your opposite hand. And if you don't have a purple glove, go ahead and paint that on with purple body paint.